is trying to come to terms with the death of their son.
Chase Rogers was killed in a crash on I-40 in 2014. Police charged the driver of the car he was in with DWI. She later took her own life. Chase's father wrote a book about the events leading up to his death and what happened after. Anna Laurel sat down with him. She joins us now with his story. It's one we can all learn from, Anna.
That's right, Tisha. This family is like a lot of families watching this right now. They went to church, raised a couple of seemingly good kids, but the oldest son started partying in college, and with a couple of years, he was dead. I sat down with his father to find out more about the drug culture that stole his son.
I just wanted him to be the best person that he could be, who he was created to be.
Chase Rogers was the apple of his dad Daryl's eye.
He was my little buddy.
He was an Eagle Scout, a quiet, shy kid. He got a football scholarship to college.
He wanted to be one of the guys. And when he was around other people and they were using drugs, it wasn't cool to say no. And I think that's really how he got started.
By his second semester, he was a college dropout and back home in Cary.
Looking back on it now, I was very, very scared that I was going to get a call from the police that he was in prison or that he was dead. And so my worst fears were realized the day the police officer drove up out front.
Stacy Bergeron was driving Chase's car that fateful day in 2014. He was in the front seat when she crashed into the woods off the 40. Chase died at the scene. Daryl told his wife.
I told her that Chase had been killed in a car wreck. And
police charged Bergeron with DWI. She took her own life before her trial.
Chase wasn't a bad kid, but he had had some issues in the last year or so of his life. It really escalated quickly.
And so to help other kids like Chase struggling with drugs and the parents trying to help them, Chase's dad wrote a new book, a cautionary tale called A Life Half Lived.
And one of the biggest choices you can make that will have a big impact is the people that you choose to associate with. Even Chase recognized it right at the end, right before he was killed in the car wreck.
Mr. Rogers says, parents, stay involved in your kids' lives as they become teenagers. Be quick to brag on them when they do good and slow to criticize. And be approachable. They need you more than they may pretend you don't. I put a link to the new book, A Life Half Lived, on our website. It's posted with this story on abc11.com. Such a tragic story, guys.
It really is, and that path of communication with kids that age is so critical, as he points out.
Really
Dana. Thank
Good
you.
advice, my dad.
Yeah. We have an